Okay, I'll give you a little history on all the StrikeMaster augers I've had. So this is the style that I originally started with. And boy, I love that auger. It was just originally just a chipper. And then I got a laser bit for it. And it was a great auger. This is actually my uncle's auger. He passed away. But he had bought this one after I had mine. Mine got destroyed when we totaled a fish house out in North Dakota, hitting black ice. Broke the axle off the truck, the auger flew around, it snapped the gas tank off. So the insurance company gave me enough to get the Solo. So I'm a fan of the Solo, but it has a fuel line underneath there that every once in a while it comes off of there and it leaks gas all over the place. But it cuts like $1 million, and as long as that fuel line stays on there, it's a great auger. So I did get the 24 volt, and we're going to try it today. I bought it right away when we first got ice, and I know I cut 50 holes the first time, but there wasn't that much ice. We got over 25 inches of ice now. We're going to see how many holes we can cut with it. You know, so far I'm a fan of it, but I'll show you what I'm cutting. Sometimes it just beeps and stops. So I don't know if that's a torque issue. I don't know what it's got in for a clutch. I'm not sure. So that's what we got. We'll see how many holes we can cut. Alright, let's talk about the pros and cons. Starting with the battery. Okay. I don't have heat in my shop. It's a well insulated garage, but it's 42 degrees in here. So when I first put the battery on there, the light came on red, solid red. Well, that's too cold to charge. So what I do is I have a light that I can bring down just above the charger, and it warms that little area up right here, and it charges. So temperature is definitely a con for these lithium ion batteries and the auger itself, but if you keep them warm, they work fine. So you can see it's charging. We're going to get a full charge on it and cut as many holes as we can today. We'll see how it goes. All right, we got the 24 volt lithium StrikeMaster auger. I'll cut one hole here, measure the ice and see how thick it is, and then we're going to see how many holes we can cut with this bad boy. And we'll see if it does it now. I've noticed as the ice has gotten thicker here, when I'm punching holes as I'm drilling, it'll just beep and stop. I'll have to push the trigger again to get it to finish the hole. So I don't know if that's a torque issue, a clutch. Like I say, I don't know. But we'll see if it does it on this hole I'm going to cut now. See, it did it again. So then you let off the button, push it again. So, and this is the other thing, when I go to clean my holes, with my old auger, the throttle would ram, you know, it would go slower or faster as you squeeze it. This is one speed, so when I go to clean my hole out like this, you gotta step back, otherwise your boots get wet. But there you go. Nice clean hole. You don't even need a scooper. See where I can hook on the bottom. Right there. It's right about 23. So right about 23 inches. So that's hole number 1. I'm gonna cut it until it stops. I'll let you know how many I got. Okay, I've done 16 holes. This is number 17, but you'll see what it does. As the battery gets weaker, it just keeps beeping and shutting off. So 17 holes, 23 inches of ice. So I'm gonna get a new battery and see if it's just the battery that does that, because it does it on the first hole, it doesn't on the last hole. Obviously when it gets lower on charge, it stops a lot. So I do like the auger, nice and lightweight. First ice, it was great. Only weighs 14.8 pounds. My Solo, I know that weighs about 30. And with all my downsizing of everything, for no big propane tank anymore for the heater, the auger's light, fish house is light. First ice, I'm walking. And I do a lot of it. And it's really helped me out lightening everything up. 17 holes, 23 inches of ice. Like I say, I could probably cut another hole or two with it stopping, starting, stopping, but that can't be good on the equipment either. So I like it, but there's pros and cons with everything. I'm a Strike Master guy from day one, and I'll be a Strike Master guy forever. Pop out.